Hello there, welcome to Cartooning with Paul. Today I'm going to show you how to draw the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo. So come on, let's get started. Hey there, cartooners, welcome back. Yes, today we're going to draw a vehicle. I don't draw many vehicles on this channel. Vehicles can kind of sometimes be a little difficult. I've been getting lots of requests for certain, like, really obscure vehicles here or there. And then I just think you guys just want to watch me draw it, which is fine. But I've gotten a request for this one quite a bit because people want to draw the mystery machine behind their Scooby gang. So, I mean, why not? Let's dive into how to draw the mystery machine. Now, I've said that drawing vehicles normally isn't my thing. This one is a little different. Basically, we're going to draw in a rectangle on an angle. Now, Scooby-Doo usually, because Hanna-Barbera, they like to take the easy way out in a lot of things, right? And I'm not knocking them. They've done a tremendous job giving us some really great entertainment over the years. But, you know, I mean, you guys have seen the Jetsons and Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones, and if you watch the backgrounds while they're driving, you'll notice that they repeat constantly, which is actually a lot of fun. So we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to draw it on an angle, because what's the fun in drawing it just straight on? So I've got like a tissue box shape, right? And now that we've got that in, we're going to just draw in a center line, horizontal center line right here like that. I'm not going to worry about forced perspective or anything because really, they never did. So we've got this center line. Now, why would I draw that? Well, for a couple reasons. One, it is kind of split. You'll see the design. But also, the vehicle. So the vehicle actually curves in on these angles. Like this. This is going to be the fun angle because it's, almost kind of in the center there. So I'm going to darken in this because these are the lines I'm going to keep. I'll darken in this too. Just like that. So this cartoon originated in 1969. So we've got a bunch of goofy things on this vehicle that they don't do anymore. One is the spare tire. They put it in the front. So if I'm going to find the center of the front of the vehicle, it's on an angle, right? So we're not going to measure the center. What we do is we lightly draw in an X. It doesn't matter what angle this is, X marks the spot every time when you do it like this. So now I know where the center of this wheel is going to go. And it has a design on it. It's got a flower design because this cartoon was made in the days of the hippies, right? So everybody was all about flower power and stuff. So I'm going to lightly draw in a circle like that. I'm going to give it a little bit of dimension here because this is a spare tire with a wheel cover over it. Like that. And I'm just going to draw in the flower around that initial circle here. These petals will be a little bigger than these ones. So you want to kind of force that perspective a little bit. A little foreshortening. And there we go. It has a headlight here and a headlight here. And then I'm going to draw in the front bumper. It's a metal bumper. It I'll make them like that now. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to throw in the color design. This vehicle, like many vans painted back in those days, were given a little bit of an identity all their own with this custom paint job. So we've got this like ugly lime green base paint, right? And then we have this almost sky blue, like almost watery wave type thing going on here. And now let's throw in those wheels. So I've got the vehicle cut in half, right? We've got the top half and the bottom half. Well, the wheels are in the bottom quarter. So I'm going to cut the bottom half in half. And I'm going to give a slight wheel well here just by cutting up like that. And then in the back, I will cut another wheel well like that. And now I can throw in the wheels. For a professional job, I'd probably use some of my cutouts, but we're just gonna draw them in. Okay, so here's one wheel. Got the carriage here, and now we've got another wheel right in here. Gonna want to kind of keep them kind of similar here in shape and size. Oh, I know my problem. If this is going to be angled like this, the tire will want to be angled like that as well. Whoops. Here I am showing you guys how to draw like a noob. Okay, so we got these two wheels here, right? We've got two more. This one's going to be hidden, but this one we're going to give a little hint of it. It's going to go right about here. All right, so let's give this vehicle a front door. And a window here for the driver. Fred's going to need to be able to see. We're going to give a windshield here. Just want to make sure you give enough trim around these windows. Like so. It has a flower here like this. The color scheme on this vehicle was always gross to me. So like I said, we've got like a sky blue or a powder blue main vehicle color, right? And then they had the audacity to take a lime green color and paint in these big panels. Oh. And on top of that, we've got these orange colored flowers. Whew. I was born in '77. This show was going for about 8 years when I was born. But you know what? Fred is still voiced by the same Frank Welker as he was the day it premiered. Frank Welker has been playing Fred and now also Scooby-Doo. And he's not showing any signs of retiring anytime soon. So that's why his voice has remained very, very much the same all this time. It's the same guy. Okay, so now we've got that lime green, the orange, the blue. We got a blue trim around this back panel, which will be lime green. We got this blue, like wave-like design around the edges of the green, like that. And now, very carefully, figure out the spacing for the lettering of the Mystery Machine. So if you're breaking it down, we're going to draw in a big rectangle like this. The is in a rectangle here. And then to figure out the spacing on these letters, we've got a diagonal line right here that separates mystery and machine. So you figure out the spacing for the M here, the Y, and then the letters get shorter as it gets to the end, right? So we'll have the S in here, the T, E, R, and the Y goes right here in the upper corner. And down here, and you can use these letters to guide these letters. You've got the M here, A, C, and you see that they get taller. H, I, N, and then finally the E. Got an E here, H, and then the T. Okay. That actually worked all at one time. I didn't have to do any fixing on that. That was not bad. Now, the vehicle has roof racks that will go across. The wheels have hubcaps with, as you imagine, that flower design goes around the wheel. And now if you want to draw Fred in there, Fred usually has his arm out the side here, just kind of resting on the sill. You'll have Velma and Daphne. You know, I believe Daphne's usually the one in the center. Velma will be on the other side. But of course, they always find a way to stick everybody in the window, even though Shaggy and Scooby are usually in the back. They don't. Usually everybody's in the windshield or everybody's in the thing. But we drew it on an angle because we like to make things a little more challenging, right? So we'll just put the steering wheel here. Maybe his fingers will be wrapped around the wheel here. There's the thumb. And here we go. Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and let everybody know about this channel so we can continue to grow this community. I want to thank you guys so much for drawing with me today. Until the next video, we'll see you later.